Well, this is it. It's here finally. My Lectric XP e-bike. I ordered this bike in middle of July. Now it's middle of September. This is a mid-August order or late August order, supposed to be shipped in second half of August. The shipping was delayed. It even took the company several days to put my shipping FedEx tracking number into FedEx system, but regardless, it's delivered finally. It cost $899 with a coupon code of either Fate Unbound or Cav Central. Those two I've seen on YouTube. You get $50 worth of pannier bag for free. To use that coupon code, I think you need to put the pannier bag into the cart first, then apply the coupon. Then it will take $49.99 off your charge. The coupon code Cav Central or Fate Unbound are two YouTube channels that have reviewed this bike before. You can search them on YouTube as well. This bike has two colors, black and white. I accidentally ordered the white. I didn't know it was white until the bike was shipped to me. I called Lectric. I contacted Lectric, see if they can change it to a black. Then they replied, says you should like the white one better because it's more visible at night. I assume that's the case. So I'm indifferent to colors. Just somehow I think I ordered the black. In terms of a price of $899, this is significantly cheaper than many other e-bike that's equivalently equipped. Kind of a 20-inch fat tire, foldable with 500 watt motor, also about 500 watt hours of battery, all combined. If you just search on the web, typical bike cost about $1,500 to $2,000. But if you order the electric bike today, the price has increased. I think it has increased the price on September 1st. It's $100 more, it's $999. I guess in the not near future, it will increase further another $100 to $1,099. Let me unbox this, see what's inside and how it goes. This is when I just opened up the box. Styrofoam, this is the pannier bag, you can see. And the bike came fully assembled. All you're supposed to do is to put a handlebar on. This is the small box inside of the big box. Here's a charger. I assume this is the bell. Yeah. There's a menu and the alien wrench and the regular hex wrench. This is a bike, you can see it's fully assembled at this point. All right, this is a day 2 now. Yesterday, it was dark after I unboxed the bike and change all the settings. So I did the test drive. What I noticed is that because it's dark, the display was really bright. So I was trying to adjust the display. I think I messed up the setting. It gave me an error code, the motor won't engage. Then I went home, I started charging the bike. This morning, I don't know what the default setting was. What I noticed, even though the charger has a green light, the battery bar is only showing less than half. I rode like 2 miles this morning, the bar even dropped the one bar. Then, so I thought something was wrong. Then today I went to work and I also looked at some forum during lunchtime. I noticed then Lectric sent me the default setting in email. They're pretty responsive, I have to say. They got good customer service. Now I'm back home. I changed all the setting back to default, and the display, the brightness I set to 1, so it won't be that bright. Everything seems to be working now. As you can see, the energy bar used to be half, now it's full actually. I have 2 miles on it. When I look at when you toggle between the mode, this will show the trip. This is the voltage, 53 volts. I think this still seems high, a bit high. And the current is 0 because it's not using it. Let me do some test drive later and I'll report it. A couple of things I like to point out on the assembly. The first thing is the key, the battery key. That's odd, but I can understand why. It's difficult to find. It's actually underneath here. I don't know if you can see it. There's a hole. You got. It was dark last night. It's difficult for me to insert the key. The other thing is, this is the where you charge the battery when the battery is inside here. This is like cheap material. It doesn't look like it's waterproof. It's got to be careful on this one. The other thing is this handlebar. The cable is really tight because I got to insert the handlebar into the tube here. It was very tight. I got to really pull the cable to push the handlebar in. Besides that, everything seems okay. The fender's not rattling. I ride it for 2 miles so far. It's fine. A recommendation or suggestion is when they give you the manual with the default setting for a lot of this display, how you can adjust. They didn't give you all the important ones. They could put all the default setting in the manual, so I don't have to contact them. I can do it all by myself. So what happened last night is when I was adjusting the display, I accidentally changed the voltage from 48 to 60 volts. That's why even though when it's fully charged, the battery it's still showing half full because it's supposed to show like 60 volts or more. Once it's fully charged, the voltage is not 48 because this the website said this is 48 volt battery, but once it's fully charged, it's actually not 48, it's 54. But it will go down once you start riding it. In the setting, I think it's P15. The minimum setting there is 41.5 volts. Means it won't engage after the battery voltage drop to 41.5. So if you do the average of 54 volts at the high and the 41 at the low, they average out about 48 volts. I think that's how they derive the 48 volts battery. Here's the default setting that you can use for the Lectric XP. These are very helpful. That's what I use to reset my bike.